FBI investigators on the Diddy case have seized snuff tapes recorded by Jay-Z and Beyonce, exposing their role in a series of ritual killings and sacrifices of A-list stars and their family members, including children, an industry insider reveals. For decades, Jay-Z and Beyonce have been hiding in plain sight, using a fawning mainstream media as their shield to keep their true nature hidden from the world. But now, the tide has turned, and their true allegiance is surfacing. As Luciferians with blood on their hands, their secrets are unravelling, and this time, there's no covering it up. The truth is finally coming to light, and it's about to shake the entire entertainment industry to its core. Before we dive in, join the People's Voice Locals community if you haven't already, and sign up to become a member of the world's first ever cyber nation that truly believes in life, liberty, and the pursuit of your dreams. Visit joson.com and click the Join Us button today. It's completely free. A-list celebrities, athletes, and politicians are running scared as the Diddy scandal widens and threatens to destroy their careers and send them to prison for decades. Take Lady Gaga, for example, a close friend of Bill Gates, Marina Abramovich, and Jacob Rothschild. For years, she has openly flaunted her twisted obsession with children's blood and satanic rituals. But now, suddenly, she's trying to paint herself as a victim. Are you buying what she's selling?
Said to me, take your clothes off. And I said no. And I left. And they told me they were gonna burn all my music. And they didn't stop. They didn't stop asking me, and then I just froze and I don't even remember.
Then there are the celebrities who are lawyered up, blasting out legal letters and lawsuits as if they're going out of fashion. Not a good look. Kim Kardashian springs to mind, along with Jay-Z and Beyonce, who are shelling out millions on legal retainers to keep their ties to Diddy under wraps. Neo-soul singer-songwriter Jaguar Wright recently appeared on The Piers Morgan Show, uncensored, and she said that Jay-Z is going to be the next A-lister to be exposed. She also revealed that he has hundreds if not thousands of victims to his name, and she has 3 who are ready and willing to testify against him right now. Jay-Z and Beyonce are desperate to keep this information out of the public domain and had their lawyers had the interview taken down, which is why we're sharing parts of it with you today.
If this goes to court, Jaguar, do you think the world is going to be shocked by what comes out?
Oh, absolutely. I just don't know why they are. It's been happening in front of everyone's faces for decades. For decades.
How many victims?
What's the difference between me and Judy Garland? Social media.
How many victims?
There was none for her.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim Porter?
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about, Piers.
Listen, like I said, Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to that.
I know. I'm just being honest with you.
You're perfectly entitled to your views, obviously. Kim Porter,
yes.
A new book claims that Diddy may have been involved in her early death. What do you think of that?
I think people should really look into that more. I am friends with Albie Shore. I love him. I love his children. I knew Kim. We used to all hang out together at the Kit Kat Club back in the mid-90s when Diddy was first starting his reign. I watched that whole thing happen. And Everything that Albert has been through, every attempt on his life that has been ignored by the authorities, it all leads back to Diddy, and everyone knows it. The wiretapping of the phones, putting air tag on children during visits, these are normal practices that these people do.
Jaguar Wright also confirmed that one of the Diddy tapes being shopped around right now features an underage Justin Bieber.
The video that was being shopped around was Bieber and Diddy.
Jaguar was speaking after a video of Diddy and the game drugging Justin Bieber surfaced, which insiders say shows Justin being drugged before he is raped multiple times at this party. All the warning signs were there, but nobody stepped in to save Justin.
Welcome to the family, John.
The agenda of the entertainment industry elite is to monetize and traumatize. To rise to the top, a young star must sell their soul and embrace the demands of the Luciferian religion and everything that comes with it. Few have taken this to such an extreme as Jay-Z and Beyonce, according to an industry whistleblower, who reveals their disturbing links to Diddy and why they must be exposed. After this important word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is pillsforever.com. If you think Big Pharma have your best interests at heart, think again. Under Biden, the price of medicine in America has skyrocketed, and there are certain medicines Big Pharma don't want you to know about. That's why I've partnered with pillsforever.com. All of their FDA-approved medicines are the cheapest you'll find anywhere. More importantly, you can order medicines that Big Pharma don't want you to have, such as ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, and fenbendazole. Speaking of fenbendazole, not only does it get rid of parasites that live inside your body, there have been studies that show fenbendazole can help with cancer. Listen to this testimony of Joe Tippins, a cancer survivor, thanks to fenbendazole.
2 years ago, Joe Tippins says he was told to go home, call hospice, and say his goodbyes. The doctors were unanimous. He was going to die of small cell lung cancer.
Once that kind of cancer goes that far afield, the odds of survival are less than 1%, and the median life expectancy is 3 months.
Tippins says he got a tip, not from a pharmacist, but a veterinarian. And in his desperation, he turned from people medicine to dog medicine. Specifically, fenbendazole.
My insurance company spent $1.2 million on me with traditional means before I switched to a $5 a week medicine that actually saved me.
Get 15% off using coupon code People's Voice at the checkout. Please click the link below this video or call 256-664-4170 to take advantage of this fantastic offer. Jay-Z has been lurking in the shadows for decades, boldly showcasing his occult religion while openly glorifying Lucifer. According to industry insiders, he is engaged in barbaric blood sacrifices to appease his Dark Lord, often in the company of notorious figures like Marina Abramovich, the infamous spirit cooker. Marina Abramovich serves as a crucial link connecting many of these figures. Their actions reveal the depraved underbelly of the industry. But rest assured, the truth is coming to light and the world is waking up. An industry whistleblower has confirmed that Jay-Z and Beyonce have trafficked children across state lines to be delivered to Diddy amid other crimes that must be exposed.
I seen some wild stuff that still messes with my head. Those two ain't just your average celebrities. These folks got a dark side that nobody dares talk about. I watched them take out other stars who were a threat to their shine. This been going on for years, and they don't hesitate to hurt innocent family members and even kids who happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. There was this one time I was at a party they threw, and the vibe was off. They had this strange fascination with all things forbidden, talking about Aleister Crowley, sex magic and cannibalism and shit, and how they believed it was part of their rise to fame. At one point, they were all discussing their favorite snuff movies they made. They even joked about doing things that made my stomach turn, like making feasts of dead babies with the idea of consuming the energy of their success. It felt like they were playing with fire, and I didn't want to stick around to see how deep that rabbit hole went. From what I heard, later it wasn't really a joke at all. In one meeting, they was talking about how they smuggled children across state lines. They made it sound so easy, like it was just another day at the office. They think it's goddamn funny. They really think they untouchable. It was all part of a plan to deliver those kids to Diddy, who they claimed had some special connections. Just think about that. Innocent kids being transported like some kind of goods, all for whatever purpose they had in mind. Man, it gave me chills just listening to it. They believe they gotta do whatever it takes to stay on top, and that means sacrifices and all sorts of craziness that would make your head spin. This couple needs to be exposed, not just for the innocent lives they've ruined, but for all of us who love music and know it's supposed to uplift us. The truth about their rise to fame gotta come out so people can see what really goes on behind the scenes.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are not the only A-list stars who engage in ritual blood sacrifice to maintain their position in the entertainment industry hierarchy. As Cat Williams pointed out, to climb to certain heights in the industry, Luciferianism requires stars to sacrifice the loved one and toe the political line in exchange for fame and fortune.
Ricky Smiley knows this, and I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there. It's because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie.
The religion also places a particular value on sacrificing the children of rivals, or forcing children to sacrifice their parents. When Jaguar Wright's son interned at Jay-Z's Rock Nation, they approached him with a chilling request to sacrifice his own mother. When he refused, not only was his music career cut short, he was later found dead.
He was working on his EP. I bought Philadelphia for him so he didn't have to sign to a company because I knew what it was going to do. He interned at Rock Nation. And they approached him to sacrifice me. He got caught up in a case. He went into the system, and then when he got out, he got to the halfway house. I moved us here. I saw his death when he was 19. I moved us here to stop it, to prevent it, to avoid it. Right. And it happened anyway. And see, that's when I knew that Kanye's mom, Kanye would have never wanted Donda dead. Not even by natural causes. I was happy when he finally accepted it. Because they sacrifice your loved ones whether you agree or not. See, sometimes you agree, and they put you in position, you know? But sometimes you disagree. And they take them anyway to show you what the harm is. You know? It's... Giovanni... His death is why I do what I do.
As shocking as this content might be, we can't say we weren't warned.
It's scary. They can't control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No, not you, man.
But they can't control me.
No,
You see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up. I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm appreciative.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy. right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all saying none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
Here at The People's Voice, we are determined to continue exposing the elites, but we need your help. Subscribe to the channel on Rumble and join the People's Voice Locals community to join our amazing team and gain access to exclusive and uncensored content. I hope to see you there. Today's video is brought to you by IPv6ers. Are you a content creator who wants to publish information online without Big Brother spying and censoring your every move? IPv6ers is set to revolutionize the way information is disseminated on the internet by eliminating the need for big tech companies to provide unreliable, overpriced services such as self-hosting, email, and data management. IPv6ers enables an easy and accessible way for you to host your own web and email server with direct end-to-end connections and enhanced security. This means no snooping from Big Brother and no interference from the technocratic elite. If Hillary Clinton can get away with running her own server, why shouldn't you? Go to thepeoplesvoice.tv/IPv6 to sign up, or click the link below this video to take back control of the internet and win the info wars against the globalists. If you like our content, help support our sponsor IPv6ers and go to thepeoplesvoice.tv/IPv6 today. Thank you IPv6ers for making this video possible.